everybody. So this is what you get when you take your horror-loving niece on a trip and let her pick where to go. You get the Anatomy of Death Museum. Not normally what I would have picked, but sounds interesting, so we'll check it out. All right, let's go see what this is. We do have a carousel horse. Something for me.
Yep, so welcome to the Anatomy of Death Museum. So up here we have an oddity shop. Everything up here is for sale. We have everything from furs to taxidermy. We have real human bones for sale. We have serial killer colors books and trading cards. In the back we have our Death Museum. We have over 55 real human skulls, skeletons, caskets, coffins. We have a couple videos of live autopsies being performed, which are kind of graphic. So it's $10 a person to get in. Tin number 1, and it goes in order around the room. And the body bags are scratch and sniff. If you guys want to try that out, so
Okay.
Enjoy, guys. Have fun.
So they normally don't allow filming when it's busy, but it's not busy right now, so they're going to allow me to film. So this skeleton was used by the Oddfellows.
4 is a medical teaching school of a geriatric adult male, which features an uncut cranium with an original real silver tooth. Inside the mandible is marked male, 90 years old, France. Cosmetic makeup.
What do we need to know about over here?
6. An Abram yam masks made by the tribal Abram people in the mid-20th century. These masks were used for ceremonies and rituals. 7 is a real human spine that was used at a chiropractor's office in the 1950s.
We can see the sinuses that are inside the dark matter. So you can see there's a passageway right here that I can push the sleeve down to.
Hip replacement.
Oh well.
Passageway in the falx cerebri right here.
So hip replacement. I have a hip replacement. Mine's ceramic though, but it's really fascinating to see what it actually looks like.
So just found in an abandoned Oddfellows Lodge in Cincinnati, Ohio.
So this little depression here and here is right on top of the bony feature called the cribriform plate. And in between the cribriform plate there is a bony ridge.
Oh, here's a knee implant.
Right here on either side. That's what the falx cerebri is attached to. That bony ridge is called the crista galli. Moving posteriorly, we can see where the optic nerves came out of the back of the eye socket right here. This little stone sticking up right.
Real human skull and adult female suffering from the awful effects of face cancer.
So the tumor down
Hmm.
here is colorizes nerve matter in this area, which keeps the tumor in a bony depression here called the tumor.
Uh-huh.
So the line is, here we have this cranial nervous stem you see before. You see the same thing on this side. This one right there. So that's the influence. So we can
It's a
see
mummy
here,
skull.
very thin there in here. And again, that's right at the beginning of the crease for the tentorium cerebelli.
Real human medical skeleton of an adult male dating back to 1880s. Also an Oddfellow skeleton.
In order becomes just below CN6 here, and then right there, CN 7 and 8. And then if we move back from that, that opening there is where you're going to have CN 9, 10, and 11. And then they're going to continue unbroken all the way down around the spinal cord. And I guess the last thing, they bring the brain back over. Now I see that I didn't show this. That the last layer that we want to see is in these areas where the arachnoid matter, we can see along here where it's all not dissectable, does continue down around the spinal cord as well. We're just going to identify, we have the vertebral arteries here, we have the internal carotid arteries there, and then right in this area is where we have the circle. So coming off those internal carotid arteries, if we move the optic nerves out of the way, we can see the anterior cerebral arteries here and here, and right in the middle where they join together.
Have a skull with human
And
ancestors
here we can see branching off of
images
basal
of
artery going to
the
be your posterior
supernatural intermediaries, allowing the living to communicate with the dead. When a family member died, his or her relatives summoned a carver, typically a religious specialist, who created a core wire and then would place the deceased relative's skull on the statue and entice the spirit of the deceased to enter it. Core wire imagery was highly conventionalized, depicting the ancestor in a seated or standing position with a robust head and arrow-shaped nose that are the hallmarks of Cenderawasih carving.
So this is more like an advanced anatomy. Every single frame, every single suture. I'm not becoming powerful, but I'm still covering a lot. So sit down, get comfortable, get yourself some hot chocolate, and let's get started. So we're going to first do the anterior view of the skull and talk about first the bones. Well, the frontal bone is located here. It's the part of the forehead that gets mentioned. The temporal bone is located above the ears, right above the hair. And then the phlegmatic bone is the bone that's located right along the cheeks. So the maxilla, this bone here, purple, is Latin for jaw. It's the part of the upper jaw. Let's talk about that suture. Let's talk about There's our mental synthesis. And then the land going suture is between the bridle and symbol of the right. Now the tearing
All right, so that was definitely different than my normal content, but it was a really interesting experience. I'm glad we did that. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoy other things like this, I invite you to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button for notifications for future videos. And as always, until next time, the story is to be continued.